Hello, dear friends. I really appreciate y'all's sweet comments you're making at my videos. I really appreciate them. I love y'all. Y'all are my family. I just think the world of all of you. I, y'all have, y'all are very sweet people. Tonight's chapter 11 in the book of Mark, is kind of short, so I got time for some redneck ramble for a change. Like that ever mattered, huh? uh, Yesterday, and the part of the video that I did yesterday that the audio stopped on for some reason, I gave you all an update on my outpatient surgery yesterday, and it all went good. It was a very, very long day. They said I'd be there 3 to 5 hours. I was there like 11 hours, and it was rough, but it's done, over with, and I'm back home thanks to Nicole. She's such a precious person. She brought her computer. I guess she knew everybody in that, whatever that room is they put you in before they take you into surgery. You know, the room where they make you get undressed and put on the gown and get all the blood work ready to go. Not blood work, but you know, the IVs stuck in your arm and get everything all ready. And it's kind of like after the surgery, that's kind of like recovery, like the recovery room where you go back, you know, and you're monitored until they see that you're okay, and then they let you go home. It was kind of like that, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know, but the little rooms was made with curtains, not walls, curtains. And so the little room they stuck me in when I first got there, Nicole got a TV tray from somewhere and set her computer up on it in that little room, and she sat there and worked on her computer while I was in surgery. It had to be a long day for her, but she was there when I went in, and she was there when I came out, and everything is all right today. I slept pretty much all day. I didn't sleep much at all last night. I don't know why. Maybe because I slept so much at the hospital yesterday, but I didn't sleep last night, and I slept pretty much all day, and I'm still sleepy. So I don't know if I'll sleep tonight or not. We'll find out. I hope I do, because I don't like sleeping days. I like sleeping nights. I can't think any more redneck ramble, y'all. I must still partly be knocked out, because usually I could talk redneck ramble all night long. But since I can't think anymore, I, I leaned over and it hurt my back. My back is still just killing me bad. And, you know, it was bad already. And then I think it was Monday, I fell downtown on the main drive through town and hit the back of my left head and my arm, and my elbow hit my ribs, and then on the other side, my or in the middle, my left hip hit the pavement, the sidewalk, and it popped my spine down in the lumbar region, right down at my tailbone, and it hurt so bad, and pain just went like that all over my body instantly, and I knew I had broke my spine again, but it's not broke. There was something down there, but I forgot what they said. I, I can't remember what the word was they used, like splintering or something like that, but not broke. So that's good, but it still hurts bad. And here's my arm. Can you see that? It goes 3/4 the way around my arm. Can you see that? Green and yellow, black and purple. my arm hit the armrest on a metal bench that they had just installed there. And so did the back of my head. And I can't see the back of my head. I don't know if y'all can see anything there. I held the camera back there and tried to take pictures, but I never could get it pointed in that area and push the button on the shutter release to take a picture. So I don't know what's back there. But anyway, Mark chapter 11, the triumphal entry of Jesus Christ. Let me grab a drink of water real quick. Tomorrow, I have physical therapy. I canceled it for Tuesday. I had 2 appointments Tuesday already, so I canceled it. And I didn't feel like doing physical therapy after what happened Monday with all this fall. So I've got it tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to feel like it tomorrow or not either. I can barely move, y'all. I hurt so bad. But anyway, we'll go there and see what JC has for me. That woman, she is amazing at what she can do to your body. You know, it hurts. What she makes you do hurts, physically hurts, but it also feels good. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's the truth. You know, her making you stretch, push your body to go further than is comfortable hurts. But after it's done, it feels good. But I'm supposed to keep doing it at home. And I was doing it at home until I fell the other day. And I can't do it at home right now. So I'm probably going to have to start all over again. But anyway, here we go. Oh, and I hurt. Chapter 11 of Mark. And when they came nigh to Jerusalem, unto Bethphage and Bethany at the Mount of Olives, he sent forth 2 of his disciples, he being Jesus. And Jesus said unto them, Go your way into the village over against you, and as soon as ye be entered into it, ye shall find a colt tied, whereon never man sat. Loose him and bring him. And if any man say unto you, Why do ye this? Say ye that the Lord hath need of him, and straightway he will send him hither. I don't know if y'all know anything about young colts that a man has never sat on, but they don't just let you climb up on them and ride. I've had young colts. They don't, no, they're going to do everything they can to keep you off his back. But evidently they knew it was Jesus because he rode on it. And they went their way and found the colt tied by the door without in a place where I lost my place. I got sidetracked. My attention got sidetracked. And they went their way and found the colt tied by the door without in a place where 2 ways met, and they loose him. And a certain of them that stood there said unto them, What do ye, loosing the colt? And they said unto them, Even as Jesus had commanded, and they let them go. And they brought the colt to Jesus, and cast their garments on him, and he, Jesus, sat upon him. And many spread their garments in the way, and others cut down branches off the trees and strawed them in the way. And they that went before and they that followed cried, saying, Hosanna, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Blessed be the kingdom of our father David that cometh in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. As Jesus entered into Jerusalem and into the temple, And when he had looked round about upon all things, and now the eventide was come, he went out unto Bethany with the 12. And on the morrow, when they were come from Bethany, he was hungry. And seeing a fig tree afar off, having leaves, he came, if haply he might find anything thereon. And when he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for the time of figs was not yet. And Jesus answered the fig tree, and said unto it, No man eat fruit of thee hereafter forever. And his disciples heard it. So much for that fig tree. And they came to Jerusalem, and Jesus went into the temple and began to cast out them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves, and would not suffer that any man should carry any vessel through the temple. Churches are supposed to be holy. Temples are supposed to be holy. There's not very many anymore that are. It's like a three-ring circus in them now. It's so disgusting to me. He would probably level them the way they're doing now if he was on earth. Jesus taught them, saying to them, Is it not written, My house shall be called of all nations the house of prayer? But ye have made it a den of thieves. And the scribes and chief priests heard it, and sought how they might destroy him. For they feared him, because all the people were astonished at his doctrine. Why not be astonished at his doctrine? It was the truth. That was the redneck rant. And when evening was come, he went out of the city. And in the morning, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter called to remembrance, calling to remembrance, saith unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree which thou cursest is withered away. And Jesus answering saith unto him, Have faith in God. For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. And when ye stand praying, forgive, if ye have aught against any, that your Father also, which is in heaven, may forgive you your trespasses. Don't ever forget that, y'all. Forgive people who have done you wrong. It is very important, very, very extremely important. It doesn't matter how bad it was or how much it hurt you. Forgive them. Even if it cost you financially, forgive them. And then Jesus continues on here in verse 26. He says, But if you do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive your trespasses. And friends, I know I have had a ton of trespasses. God must forgive me my trespasses, or I can't go to heaven. That means I must forgive the trespasses of everybody who has trespassed against me, and it was a lot. and I have forgiven them. There was two or three of them. It was very hard to forgive, but I forgave them, and I totally forgave them. And you need to also if you want your trespasses to be forgiven, and we all have trespasses. And they come again to Jerusalem, as he was walking in the temple, there come to him the chief priests and the scribes and the elders, and say unto him, By what authority doest thou these things, and who gave thee this authority to do these things? Can you believe that? And Jesus answered and said unto them, I will also ask you one question, and answer me, and I will tell you by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, was it from heaven or from men? Answer me. And they reason with themselves, saying, If we shall say from heaven, he will say, Why then did ye not believe him? But if we shall say of men, they feared the people, for all men counted John that he was a prophet indeed. So they answered and said unto Jesus, We cannot tell. And Jesus answering saith unto them, Neither do I tell you by what authority I do these things. Bam, y'all. All right, that's it. And I want to clarify one thing. In yesterday's video that I did last night, but the audio was not there for the last half of it for some reason. I don't know why. I'm using the same microphone, and I used it earlier today, and I checked the video from front to back, and it was working. So I don't know why it cut off. Maybe it's YouTube. Somebody commented on yesterday's video that he had heard several videos yesterday that the audio cut off. So it might have been a YouTube thing. I don't know what it was. But anyway, I'll check this one from front to back also, make sure audio worked all the way through. But what I was going to say, and I don't know if I can find that verse real quickly or not, in chapter 11. I gave a little bit of commentary, and some of it, after I got to thinking about it, didn't sound right. It was somewhere chapter 10, verses 6 through 12, about male and female getting married. And I made a comment and said, don't mess up. God intended for men and women to be married, not men to be married to men and women to be married to women. And I said, don't mess up like I did several times. Well, I've never, ever been with a man. I just want you to know. But I have been with women outside of marriage, and that is, in God's eyes, just as bad. In my eyes, it's not, but in God's eyes, it is. I've never been with a man. I just want you to know that. You know, me being with women I shouldn't have been with is just as bad, but uh, I've never been with a man. I just wanted y'all to know. All right? So now you know. If anybody stayed to the end. It's funny. I know most people don't stay all the way to the end of my videos. It's never happened. I mean, it's happened, but not often. Most people will listen 4 or 5 minutes and then go away. But I forgot what I was going to say now. There was something at the end that I was going to comment on one of them, and I forgot what. It's sad when your mind can't remember stuff all the time like it used to. I guess that's part of getting old. And y'all see my Rudolph the Red Nose? My nose has been itching like crazy today. I don't know if it's some of the medicine they gave me yesterday or what. It didn't do it yesterday afternoon or yesterday evening or last night or this morning, but around noon today it started, and it may be something outside. I don't know. I walked around outside for a little bit, and my nose is red from me scratching it so much, or not scratching it, but rubbing it like that, because that makes it feel good for 1.5 seconds, and then it starts itching again. Alrighty, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. I still pray for y'all. I prayed for y'all at the hospital before I went under yesterday, and I prayed for y'all again last night after I got back home. Y'all do get prayed for. Y'all are precious to me. God bless you, friends.